And welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Men in Iowa will have the option of getting the old snip snip while on the go. Now, it's the country's first ever mobile vasectomy clinic, appropriately called the Nutcracker. Crack those nuts. The clinic will be making its way across the state to celebrate World Vasectomy Day and bring awareness to reproductive rights. Joining me now here on The Factor Uncensored is Dr. Marcel Thompson and also Todd Smith from Regal Media. Glad to have you both here on The Factor Uncensored. First of all, we know why this is happening in a form of a mobile vasectomy clinic because of Roe versus Wade. Right. Is this a good idea, Dr. Thompson?
I think in order to raise awareness, I think it's a great idea to get people out there, to get particular men motivated in the plight of women. So I think what it does, and while we're having a discussion right now, is it raises the avenue about this discussion.
But we've always heard also that any medical procedure is not a simple medical procedure, and something could go wrong. Is a vasectomy procedure that simple where in a van they can guarantee nothing's going to go wrong?
Surprisingly, it's a very simple procedure. Doing it in a medical trailer is kind of crazy, but it's a very simple procedure.
But would you have concerns about doing it? If you were out in that van, would you have concerns about doing it?
Yes, I mean, you're always aware every procedure has its risk of complications. And, getting a complication, managing the complication is one of those risks. However, vasectomy is it's normally carried in an office procedure. So a lot of people's very little complication rate with it, but I personally will be kind of on the edge.
All right, Todd, would you lay your balls on the table in that van?
Hell no. Hell no. I won't even eat from a food truck. I'm not going to eat from a food truck.
I don't eat from a food truck.
I have an issue with sanitation and trailers and trucks and buses. They don't do it for
OCD in them.
Yeah, and then the name, the Nutcracker, and I heard that they play Great Balls of Fire when it rolls up like it's an ice cream truck. I'm like, hell no. But it does bring awareness. There's a lot of men. Yes. A lot of men are getting vasectomies now because they understand what women are going through with Roe v. Wade. So I'm glad it's bringing awareness, but I don't necessarily think that that's the safest place. I know the doctor kind of mentioned that as well. I think people need to be in an office setting or a doctor's office setting or a hospital setting, because I don't think that anything is that simple. I think anything could go wrong. I've been in situations where I've seen people go in for routine surgeries and it turns bad. So I want to have...
People have gone to the dentist and died.
Exactly. I want to have other people around in case something happens to me. But it does bring awareness. I'm glad men are talking. I'm glad men are not putting all of the responsibility on women when it comes to impregnating women and giving them the response, having them making that one decision. It shouldn't be a one-way street. So men are realizing that, yeah, I played a part in this. If they can't get access to health care and abortion care, let me take care of my business so she won't have to worry about that. So that's a great
And Dr. Thompson, you are a gynecologist. You're there with the women on a day-to-day basis. Should men play a better role or a bigger role when it comes to birth control in this country?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. I think women have carried that burden for so long. And we have taken, really the country had taken advantage of, I think, of Roe v. Wade as such an acceptable procedure. Now that that right is taken away, it's on the minds of, and should be on the minds of every person, particularly every person who's voting, every woman, every man, and it's going to change the outlook for generations to come.
Are you concerned about what's on the horizon after Roe versus Wade was overturned?
I am, because it's why we had Roe versus Wade was for the complications, that women were literally dying. Women were having major infections. And so we were wanting to try to stave that off, and that's the fear where that comes about, and particularly with the medical abortions that are available. Women may, potentially have very significant risk of blood loss before they're even able to be treated.
Todd, after you're done with all your kids, once you start having them,
yeah,
would you consider that procedure?
If I get to number 3. Yeah, I mean, I think every man needs to be responsible, and I don't want to have a whole lot of children that I can't take care of, and I'm getting up in age, so I have a limit on the amount of kids that I want. God
So you
willing.
wouldn't pull a Nick Cannon?
No. So I don't have Nick Cannon's money. God bless the brother, man, but that would drive me crazy, sending all those kids to school. So that makes Roe v. Wade has made men more responsible, and that's a beautiful thing.
All right, Todd and Dr. Thompson, thank you both for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. Fascinating discussion.